Its tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
Medallion's humming. Place of power, it's gotta be.
Torches of war under hatred sails, a whisper of doom on a weary breeze. Scorching the shores in a blazing trail, cinder and fume foul the air we breathe. Blood of fallen kings, blades of chaos ring, steel and silver sing for justice. A means to an end, this path that I choose. Lost and aloof are the loves of my past. Wake the white wolf, remembrance at last.
This captain with a long name really needs my help, but I'm doing this for the people also, and it helps me in my goals. I will take this. Now I think I gotta talk with this blacksmith.
Password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walkie, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters, they got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
Show me what you're peddling.
I think I would like to purchase a new steel sword. I might need this.
Morale holding up around here? You boys think you can win this thing?
Ah, a spy after all. Or one to stir trouble.
Neither. Just curious.
Right. Well, tell anyone who cares we will win this war, because Radovid is mad, as everyone knows, and we've an extraordinarily well-drilled and well-supplied army. Incidentally, did you wish to buy something?
No, I don't want nothing from you.
So long.
But now, I'm gonna equip this new sword.
Move it.
Why are you being so rude, soldier? It's clear that nobody likes me here, so I'm better going out. Now I need to find Buckthorn and collect the evidence. Oh yes, a fast travel opportunity. That is very suitable in this situation for me. But I will have to plan my route carefully, because I'm going on foot. But it's gonna be faster, because I will use a route that no horse can travel by. So I would want to ask around locals about this hunter. And maybe they can tell me about a Griffin also. I don't know how talkative are people around this village, but I'm willing to go for it.
Good idea, good eye.
Well, that was to be expected.
That Griffin's a real scourge. Yes? The wild hunt in the heavens always heralds war.
Once again, some prophetic lunatic. That's what most would say. I'm a freak. That's what most would say. But in this circumstance, and this realm, people are accustomed to something unusual happening. Happens all the time.
Mum, don't let us talk to strangers.
Strange beasts, rumors about Wild Hunt, Yennefer, and on, and on, and on.
Wait a moment. Will you raise a glass with me? It's Durban now.
D-E-R-V-A-N. Not Zoidman.
And Vermeer's roaring. He bumped his head when he went to bed and wet himself in the morning.
Funny. I understand those people. They just want peace and be able to go on with their lives. The corrupt kings and politicians and forces that we can't comprehend are behind all of the wars, and they want to wage them as much as they can.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting.
Why there are wars? Don't ask me. I'm just a witcher who does what is needed to be done for pay. I have morals, of course, but my morals don't cost a penny in this godforsaken world. But deep in my heart, I know that we can still turn this around. All of this. Maybe. I feel that I could use a guidance from the local herbalist.
Yeah.
I would want to know where I could find the smelliest buckthorn. It is very smelly, of course, but I have no problem with it, and it will attract the Griffin when the time is right, and it can rid villagers from this nuisance. I would guess that herbalist is here.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets, the... Red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the Griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. Whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a Griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Amir cares about you. But this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who's spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the Griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Tell me something about yourself. What's your story?
A sad one. Do you know the Temple of Melitele in Alanda?
Do I know it? Can't remember how many times I've been there, how many times Mother Neneka stitched me up.
We must have missed each other. I started to become a healer under Mother Neneka. I was but 18 when they took me in. An age at which teachings interest one far less than love. There was a boy, Goslav. He'd bare his chest to work. The novices couldn't keep their eyes off him, tripped over their own feet, dropped things. I left the temple for him. We passed a lovely summer together, and then he left. Neneke refused to take me back. My parents uttered not a word. Gave me a travel cloak and a small coin pouch. I struggled long to find a place where I'd feel safe, needed, until I finally arrived here. End of story.
Interesting herbalist is this woman. Griffin is making a lot of damage. I better hurry, but of course I can hurry too much without understanding who this Griffin is. This Griffin has already killed a dozen if I'm correct. He's not going to stop that easily. He might go for the captain himself if he wants to toy with his flesh. In the bottom of this lies the buckthorn. I just gotta know where exactly. I won't want to dive in deep not knowing where I can find it. I have to use my senses. To do that, I would need to fine-tune them a little. Feel this water. Maybe even swim to the nearest shore. The water on the surface is clear. That's a good sign. And it's a good way to lure the Griffin. To go a little off topic here, maybe I'm already getting tired of this journey. Maybe I'm getting a little older and I want to have some kind of a rest. Well, not before I find Yennefer. I need to know what is she hiding. And where is she? Something is rotten in the air. I can feel it. I've felt it all of those years. But now, I'm about to uncover this mystery as soon as I get to know where is Yennefer. Huh, interesting. Who is this green guy? He's watching me. Huh, well, let him watch. I have an assignment to complete. Using my Witcher senses, I can see the buckthorn clearly. Time to dive, Gerald. Okay, quickly now. I guess that's enough that I have collected. I guess now is the time to pay a visit to our hunter. Hunt is something that drives both of us. I haven't seen the hunter, but every decent hunter would appreciate this. We don't enjoy the catch as much as we love the chase. It's the same right now. I enjoy the hunt for this griffin just as much as I enjoy slaying it. Not because that I like to kill beasts, but because I want to restore the balance. This is just the way it needs to be done, and I'm here to do this job.
Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home.
That's right. To go on a hunt.
You, Mislav?
Shh! Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick-in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spine. Too late. Attacked another one.
No worries, Mislav. I'll handle them. They can't do anything. Shoot what you can with the bow. I will meet them straight up. I am using my silver sword this time. Finally. Come on, it's done. It's done. I could collect some meat now. Maybe I can use it later as bait for a bigger prey. Interesting how wild dogs got here. Mislav was in the role of a nature cleaner. Of course he didn't want those dogs attacking villagers no more. This guy is noble. He doesn't think only about himself. I can appreciate that. There's another victim.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Sorry. Hope you weren't close.
No, not at all.
So, can you show me where you found the Nilfgaardians? Griffin, know anything about it?
Not much. It's not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No Griffin can hear me nor spy me.
Even though he can't hear you, he can't spy on you, but he can definitely sense you. So be careful, my friend. Griffins are really dangerous. It's not a fun game. It isn't. It isn't a hunt. It's your life that's at stake. You've got to know that sometimes it's better to hide than fight. Nothing you can do about it. There are things that even I can handle.
'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first Griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
So now I have to investigate what has transpired here. Soldiers that were killed here have most likely stirred some trouble, or may have just been randomly seen by the Griffin. Whichever the cause is, I have to see surroundings clearly and understand the situation. For example, those wild beasts that I can sense are staying clear, but not too far away, because they know that this place was attacked, but it was attacked a long time ago truly. Therefore, they are not afraid to be this close to the scene here, so the timing is right, just like the captain said.
Ground's black, saturated with blood. Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. A camp.
Of course there was a camp. It's logical. The fire must have attracted the Griffin, but I'm sure it's not the whole story.
These are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
So now I would like to see where was its nest. The problem then again is that it may be far away, but somehow I can sense it isn't. I'm gonna climb back up. Come on, do it now. Some mad wild animals are still here, or they arrived here. Either way, the tracks are going back into the woods. Pretty far into the woods. I need to follow through on this journey, no matter how long it takes. And now, I have to go right. Where now? Straight. Wait. Up. Okay, I see it. It's now close. Very close. I can sense it. It is here. Right on the other side. I have to jump. I can jump high. Come on.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least.
There you are.
Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal Griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. Done all I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
Okay, so now I have to come back. I don't consider myself a scavenger, but in this particular situation, I need some loot. Vesemir must have been waiting for me for such a long time already.
Burned. Only a human could do this.
I can go now. Now I can call Roach, my horse. my faithful and loyal servant. That's good. Now all that I have to do is to go and see Vesemir and talk to him about how can we get this Griffin, once and for all. Royal Griffin is handsome, but not when he's constantly on the attack. Animals can revenge too. Humans think of themselves too much. They think that it's okay to attack other beasts. But of course it's not. The beast will always fight back. That's just the law of nature. Aggression is always met with aggression. You reap what you sow. It's so simple. Yet the garrison command can't seem to comprehend it. The warriors are too busy to prepare for wars.
Whose field is that, the other side of the river?
By the wood. Boy Clinics. Good lad, Master Witcher. Though he...
Yes, this Boyan. Will he venture out to inspect his grain anytime soon?
What for? Harvest is a long way off yet.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
Okay, Vesemir, let's go now. We don't have any time to waste. By gods, Vesemir, you're running so fast. Let me see if I can catch you on a gallop. Well, it's still not easy. Not at all. Okay, Vesemir, we gotta meet up here. Haha, you almost came before me. So, Vesemir, what is our plan? Come on, talk to me, Vesemir.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait. Like this.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
A witcher with a crossbow? We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill.
Time to catch this bastard. I don't like to call them bastards though. But unfortunately, I still have to slay him no matter how I call him.
It's fast.
Okay, let's follow him. We gotta go after him.
Don't let it get away.
Okay, Roach, I will need your help now. I hope you got a good night's sleep because I need your fresh legs. Go. 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 Shit. Can't jump through this little barricade. Okay, I will have to run to chase him. You, Roach, will follow how you can. I still need you later. Yes, Roach. Okay. Come on.
It's about to die.
Land. Come on, land. You gotta land here. I know you won't go anywhere. You will land here, right? Oh, yes. Ah! 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 Oh! Ah! Ugh! We have slayed him, Vasimir.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
Man spends his whole life learning.
Not a witcher, unless he doesn't want to live long. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Ah, gosh, I like this procedure. We're gonna go through it now.
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
Oh, no, no! By the gods, no!
What?
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the Griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
I'm really sorry for this kid, but I can't do anything now. It's a military time, and a military codex. I don't wish that anybody would suffer like that. But I have to go now. There's nothing I can do.
And I'd faint. No more. Please, no more.
Will someone explain to me why you are here?
Oh,